In this lesson on Introduction to Covenants, specifically the Noahic Covenant, we talk about promises and the importance of keeping them, and delve into an aspect of promises rarely mentioned. By telling the detailed story where an uncle does everything he possibly can to fulfill his promise to show up at a baseball game, but simply can't because of circumstances outside of his control. This leads nicely into a very important truth. God always keeps his promises to us because he is in control of everything. The terms covenant, contract, and promise are defined, and real-life examples are given using colorful worksheets, after which students play an engaging game where they must decide if both modern and Bible time scenarios, 8 in all, represent a promise, a contract, or a covenant. Optional PowerPoint slides will help your students visualize the story of broken promises in the introduction, as well as during the game, which, in addition to showing relevant pictures, also serve to reveal the correct answers. Students color code Genesis 9, 8 through 17. The word covenant is underlined in blue. It occurs 7 times in this short passage. The participants of the covenant are underlined in red, the promises of the covenant in green, the symbol of the covenant in purple, and the duration of the covenant in black. While we were learning about God's covenant with Noah, what did we learn about Jesus too? The answer can be found in God as the promise keeper. If God is faithful to keep every single promise he has ever made, then Jesus is the promise. God promised to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden that he would send a Savior who would reverse the curse of sin and death. It was thousands of years later, but God kept his promise to them and to us by sending Jesus.